very disappointed because I wanted to record but the lighting isn't good enough. Welcome to a bad review of this restaurant with really good food. The review is bad, the restaurant is not. In this video, I'll be reviewing this Thai restaurant in Islamabad called Sunny Kitchen, and it's really good. The food is amazing, but this review is going to be terrible. So please bear with me. It's an extremely low budget production. So I've heard a lot about this place, Janka. आज मैं review देने लगी हूँ. It's a Thai restaurant. I've seen some of my friends visiting this place, and कुछ लोगों ने recommend भी किए. Because my friends know that I love Thai food, so मुझे दो तीन लोगों ने कहा, do come check this out. It's called Sunny Kitchen, and I can't wait to try it. Thai food is one of my favorite cuisines after Pakistani food. So I can't wait to try it, and I will give you guys a thorough review, and I will try to be as authentic as possible. Okay, first things first, Sunny Kitchen does not have a fancy outdoor seating area, and it also does not have a fancy indoor seating area. You know what that means, right? By now you should be familiar with my theory of non-fancy places in Islamabad having good food and fancy places having terrible food. The main dining area in Sunny Kitchen is in the basement, which was a bit sad for me because this meant no natural light, and that usually means the pictures and the videos of the food are going to be really bad. The interior was really cute. I felt like I was back in Thailand. And not the super fancy bougie Thailand, but the nice, cutesy, small restaurant by the roadside Thailand. If only they had some natural light here. But I loved all the decor and the details. None of it was over the top, and it wasn't trying too hard to be fancy. It was just nice and cozy. However, when I initially went in, nobody else was there. But when the restaurant started filling up for lunchtime, it became horribly noisy and busy. The place is so small that even 2 to 3 occupied tables makes it unbearably noisy. On to their menu. Once again, I felt transported back to Thailand. When I say it all screamed authentic and not wannabe fusion Pak Thai food, I mean it. Which makes sense because the owner, I believe, is also a nice Thai lady. They had some nice lunch deals, but my friend and I decided to order a la carte. We ordered the Tom Kha Gai soup for a starter, and for our mains we ordered Thai drunken noodles and Thai green curry with steamed rice. Okay, the food arrived, and this is where it became literal hell to film this review. Basically, I am terrible at filming myself in public places, and I have no idea why no food YouTuber slash vlogger slash Instagrammer ever admits how awkward it is to film yourself in public places. And it gets even more awkward if you're eating in a public place and recording yourself at the same time in a very crowded restaurant. It just keeps getting harder and harder, and I have no idea how people do it. I really wanted to review the food that I'm having, but the lighting here is so bad and the sound कि मैं नहीं कर सकती. But the food is so good. I would recommend the food. I would not recommend the place. Very confused सी ये बात है, but that's what it is. They're all lying, by the way, if they say it's easy. It's a lie. It's not easy. There's bad lighting. You have to whisper if it's a really crowded restaurant, and I don't have the equipment as of yet where I can have like that fancy microphone. I got a couple of microphones off the Raz, but they didn't really last. Very disappointed because I wanted to record but the lighting isn't good enough. You have to put your camera at really weird angles to record yourself eating, because you can't like pull out a long bulky tripod in a restaurant, place it, and then start looking into the camera and eating, because I can't do it. I get very conscious of people all around me, and I don't want to disturb somebody standing on the table next to me and be like, excuse me, I want to place my tripod there. I can't do it. So instead what I do is I take my phone and wait, let me show you. So I'll take my phone and I'll place it on the table against something, maybe a candle or anything, any kind of decoration piece in the restaurant. And it's a very bad angle because this is what gets captured, my double chin. So it's not a flattering angle. The sight of food for me is a big part of the experience to going out to eat at a restaurant. I don't mind a non-fancy restaurant at all, but the food itself should look good and be visible at the very least. Thai food is some of the most gorgeous looking cuisines out there. Look at these pictures I've included from Sunny Kitchen's own website. Look at these colors and look at these images. I just don't want good food. I would actually like to be able to see the color of my green curry. I would like to be able to see the color of the red chili. And guys, when I say the food was divine, I feel bad complaining about the lighting in here because technically they are selling amazing food. 10 out of 10 for sure. The tom kha soup was amazing, the ingredients were fresh, and it was so flavorful. The Thai green curry was so spicy, I could barely breathe. Ooh. Spicy. मम्मा भी बहुत मजे की है. बहुत मजे की है. It's like I love these flavors. The Thai drunken noodles were also super spicy, but the dish is supposed to be that way, and I loved every single bite of torturing myself with that high spice level. The food is excellent, but मेरी आंखों से, मुंह से, नाक से पानी बह रहा है because it's so spicy. It's literally how Thai food is supposed to be. It's not fusion at all. It's proper Thai food. And my friend there, इसको मिर्ची लगी हुई है बहुत जोर की, तो वो थोड़ी सी इस वक्त incapacitated हुई हुई है, वो बोल नहीं सकती. I wish I could have showed the food properly, like under proper lighting, but unfortunately वो नहीं हो सकता. You guys will just have to make do with this. But I don't know. I feel like I couldn't indulge all my senses the way I do when I eat out anywhere. Taste, smell, texture, all were on point. However, the sounds and the sights, or should I say the lack of sights, put me off. Keep the restaurant itself non-fancy. I don't care about that. But let me see the beautiful food I'm eating. Well-lit food, please. So that was honestly the most awkward review I filmed. And a part of me really wanted to be petty and say, "Hey, the queen, I just didn't want to review it." But on Ministry of Food Affairs, I try to be really authentic. And I'd be lying if I didn't say that this place is amazing and you really should visit it because the food, if you love Thai food, this is the most authentic Thai food that you can get in Islamabad. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record the food as I would have liked to. But if you think about it, they're a restaurant. They're here to offer good food. They're not here to offer a nice place for filming for food bloggers. So, keeping that aside, the food is amazing. I would strongly recommend this. I would give it a 9 out of 10. वो 1 out of 10, 1 point जो I'm just taking off the fact कि ambience जो था वो थोड़ा सा अच्छा नहीं था. But if you're just here for the food, it's amazing. If you enjoy watching my restaurant reviews, I have plenty more coming, but I warn you, they will all be very low quality, low budget productions. Some of them might be medium quality, but majority of them are going to be low budget productions. At this point in my YouTube journey, I cannot promise high quality production, unfortunately. Anyway, all in all, great meal at Sunny Kitchen. I had an amazing meal. However, I know the review wasn't all that great, but I promise you it's an amazing Thai restaurant. If you love Thai food, you definitely have to go check it out. It's proper authentic Thai food, as authentic as it gets. It's really 100% like the Thai food I've had in Thailand. If you're big on Thai food like I am, you can check out my review of Tiger Temple right next door to Sunny Kitchen, which is a different Thai restaurant which has its own kind of vibe. Check out that video right here.